My name is Anne Hassett. I'm a professional palm reader. I've written these books, this book actually, but it's been translated into Czech and Russian. It's written in English, and I wrote it with the idea of helping parents to help their children to find the right subjects and consequently the right career. Because I keep meeting people in my work who are in the wrong job and hate it, and because they've spent years at university studying to be a lawyer or an accountant and they don't like it, they want to be an artist, or they want to run their own art gallery. Whereas if the parents had known at an early stage that the child had these tendencies, perhaps they could have guided them in a different way.
So you're making amendments to your book. Why is it that you're now introducing fingerprints?
Yes, I'm making amendments to my book because when I wrote the book I focused on the hand prints. And a lot of books on palmistry focus only on the handprints. Now, I had dismissed fingerprints as not being very significant until I met Marianne and discovered that they are hugely important, perhaps much more important than the rest of the information in the hand itself, because they're formed very early on in the fetal development and they don't lie, ever. They are there, they're fixed.
So by reading the fingerprints, would it be possible to give someone a solution or a guarantee for their happiness?
I don't think there's any guarantee of happiness for anybody. I believe that the information in the hand is the tools we are given. It's like a toolkit we arrive on the planet with, and it's up to us how we use or misuse those tools. We can be the most intelligent person in the world but have criminal tendencies. So I don't think there's any guarantee of happiness.
So you're already quite well known in the psychic community. How do you think the fingerprints and the psychic community can harmonise together?
They can harmonise, but with reading of hands, and particularly fingerprints, you do not have to be psychic. I think where the difference between my psychic work and the reading of palms is that palmistry is very scientific. It's there in metaphorical black and white in front of your eyes, you can see it, and it's had so much evidence and proof. I mean, the Chinese have been reading hands for 5,000 years, the Indians have been reading hands for 5,000 years. It's got a huge basis in history and it's very practical. It's got nothing to do with being psychic.
Some say in palmistry it's possible to see the future. Is this true?
There is no way, when you look at anybody's hand, that you can predict the future. The only way the future can be predicted is by optimizing what the child or the person has in their hands, but that's not really prediction. You cannot, for example, see a tall, dark, handsome man in somebody's hands or see them crossing water, the old traditional gypsy thing. But I think that palmistry itself has so many practical uses. It's a character analysis.
So in the past you've written 5 books already. What keeps you going and what makes you want to write another book?
I just love writing. I've loved writing from when I was a child. I think it's one of my gifts and talents, like we talk about the children's gifts and talents. And it was encouraged in me by a teacher when I was at school. So I think if teachers can encourage the child's natural abilities, you can't make a writer out of somebody who can't write, for example. Or you couldn't make a dressmaker out of me because I can't sew. But I do love writing, and I write a lot on my website. So I just love writing, I love words.
I'm sure a lot of people watching this are going to have many questions for you. Is there any way people can get in contact?
Absolutely, I have a very well-used website called AcushlasAngels.com. ACUSHLAS angels, all one word, .com. And you can contact me, my telephone number is there, and you can email me or you can phone me.